So why take a gap year? I'm Kim Marie, co-founder of Parzival Academy, and I want to address that question. Why should a young adult, if you are a young adult or maybe you're a parent of a young adult, why would a young adult need to take or want to take a gap year? What would make that an important consideration? Well, one of the first and biggest things that we see is the idea of mitigating or healing from burnout. A lot of times the intense pressure of academia and just feeling a little bit overwhelmed and confused and unsure about what to do, it causes burnout. It causes this fatigue to set in, and we need something different. So that's one of the first reasons to consider a gap year. A gap year is just a fantastic way to pause and step away from that. Similarly, a gap year is a great alternative to numbing out. What happens when we get burnt out or overwhelmed is we want to numb out. Maybe we numb out with social media. Maybe we numb out with food or other addictions or unhealthy behaviors, right? But taking a gap year can really help us step back and engage in something meaningful, engage in something that feels purposeful and sparks interest and inspiration in us and keeps us from numbing out, because it's certainly very tempting to do that in a world that feels overwhelming at times or very, very uncertain. Okay, another reason is building resilience. Many gap year programs are set up to have, whether it's an adventure type of program, an outdoor type of program, or more academic, there's usually a component of resilience being built into that. I know at Parzival Academy, we really go deep into who you are, discovering your strengths, connecting to your values and sense of purpose, and having the difficult conversations. Now, believe it or not, things as simple as having a difficult conversation, going to places that you don't get to talk about or explore through conversation and communication very, very often or very safely in other places, that in itself builds tremendous resilience, along with interacting with people and trying new things and risk-taking, okay? Another reason to take a gap year is to connect to your passion. A lot of times just taking time, being able to ask the deeper questions, experiencing a different setting, a different group of people, that can spark inspiration to connect us with our passion, okay? A big piece at Parzival Academy is around discovering your strengths. Now, a strength isn't necessarily something that we're just good at, but it's actually something that feeds us, that nourishes us, that energizes us, as opposed to drains us. So taking a gap year to begin to learn, you can even ask, how is this program going to help me know who I am and what my strengths are, and discover that? Another is to explore possibilities. A lot of times we don't have safe places to discover and explore different possibilities that might be available to us. What kinds of things are out there that we didn't even know about? That is another great reason to take a gap year. And a big, big reason I will wrap up with is this idea of finding your why. Many of us are wondering, what is the way in the world? So to find our way, we need to find our why. We need to know, why are we doing this? And underneath the question of why is the deeper questions of, who am I? What can I do? What is my purpose? How can I serve? A lot of deeper questions come from that why question. So finding your why is a really powerful question or consideration in terms of why take a gap year. I hope those tools are helpful. Please subscribe to our channel, take a look at our website, and let us know if you have any questions.